Well, it appears that Dan Wootton has finally got his comeuppance and has been suspended by GB News, not for the alleged catfishing/Martin Branning pseudonym allegations, but for laughing during a misogynistic rant by Laurence Fox on his program. We bet the Byline Times is popping a few champagne corks right about now. Fox was apparently taken off air immediately after comments he made about a female journalist, which have been described as unacceptable, unjustifiable and indefensible. Speaking on Tuesday night during an appearance on Dan Wootton's show, Fox made a series of remarks about Ava Evans, the political correspondent for online news site Joe, including asking, "Who would want to ask that?" GB News said in a statement, "We have suspended Dan Wootton following comments made on his program by Laurence Fox last night. This follows our decision earlier today to formally suspend Mr. Fox. We are conducting a full investigation." In an earlier statement, announcing their decision to suspend Fox, the broadcaster said, "GB News has formally suspended Laurence Fox while we continue our investigation into comments he made on the channel last night. Mr. Fox's suspension is effective immediately, and he has been taken off air. We will be apologizing formally to Ms. Evans today." Dan Wootton offered an apology on X, formerly known as Twitter, in which he described Ms. Evans as brilliant. "I apologize for what was said during the course of my show and should have done this immediately on air," he wrote in a post. "This is not what our channel is about." He followed the post up with another on Wednesday morning, in which he said he wanted to reiterate my regret over the comments made by Fox. "Having looked at the footage, I can see how inappropriate my reaction to Fox's, totally unacceptable remarks appears to be, and want to be clear that I was in no way amused by the comments," he wrote. "I should have intervened immediately. I apologize unreservedly for what was a very unfortunate lapse in judgment on my part under the intense pressure of a bizarre exchange. I know I should have done better. I'm devastated that I let down the team and our supportive GBN family." In a clip shared by Ms. Evans on X, Fox said, "We're past the watershed, so I can say this. Show me a single, self-respecting man that would like to climb into bed with that woman, ever. That little woman has been fed, spoon-fed oppression day after day after day, starting with the lie about the gender pay gap. She sat there, and I'm going like, if I met you at a bar and that was like sentence 3, chances of me just walking away are just huge. We need powerful, strong, amazing women who make great points for themselves. We don't need these feminist 4.0, they are pathetic and embarrassing. Who'd want to ask that?" When sharing the video, Ms. Evans included a caption saying, "Laurence Fox just did a whole speech on GB News on why men apparently won't ask me." In a follow-up tweet, she added that the footage made her feel physically sick. And speaking to Channel 5's Jeremy Vine show on Wednesday morning, Ms. Evans said she is really hurt by the comments Fox made about her body rather than her work. "I'm really hurt by it. I'm shocked about it. I'm shocked that it went out. Do you know this is the sort of talk that you worry that men have about you when you're not in the room? There is always sort of a worry in the back of your mind, which is, are people actually interested in what I'm saying or what I'm doing? Or are they just looking at me physically?" And I think that clip proves that there are some men who are. On Wednesday afternoon, Ms. Evans updated her followers, thanking people for their support, and added, "I haven't had an apology yet if anyone was wondering." The news of Dan Wootton's suspension from GB News comes after he was suspended from his column at the Daily Mail, who are still looking into the cache for images allegations made by the Byline Times, and his previous employers at The Sun are also said to be looking into the allegations made against the New Zealand-born star. So, could this be the beginning of the end for Dan Wootton, or will he manage to crawl his way back onto GB News? Only time will tell. Please like and subscribe for more journeys through the Blinkerhole. For entertainment purposes only. Keep up to date with our latest investigations and hit the join button. If you like what we do, send us a super thanks. Official Blinkerhole merchandise is available in store.